Hey guys! Hey, this is a quick video on how I prepare and do photos and get ready to do listings on eBay for shoes. I try to do a little stockpile of shoes before I prepare them and get them ready, and I thought, hey, I was doing them. I thought it'd be kind of a fun little video. So here you go. Hope you enjoy it, and you'll see how a busy mom does her preparing. Okay, so I'm doing shoes today. I thought I'd just kind of walk you through my process. I kind of already started, and then I thought, oh, this would kind of make a good video. These three are ready for photoing. I'm just gonna photo today. Again, with a busy family, I take things in chunks. I have to do things in chunks of time. So earlier this morning, I went downstairs into my dungeon and I pulled out shoes that I want to photo today because they were getting too high. So these are already cleaned. I got these white with a magic eraser. That is awesome. Works so good. And then these ones I just wiped down. They just had a little bit of dust on them. These are Florsheim shoes. They're really nice. So I have that, and then I'll show you, I already did some sandals that I washed in my sink. So they are outside drying. So I have some Keens and some Tevas. Those are already washed. They're gonna dry before I photograph them. And also I have processing. We're gonna walk through my messy kitchen into my laundry room. And I have these soaking. I have a bunch of shoes that are in here soaking. And I'll finish washing them. I will not put them in the dryer. They will go outside to dry. And so this is kind of what I do when I need to wash and get shoes ready for photographing. That's the hard thing with doing used shoes, is that you have to make sure that they're ready to go and cleaned, or just buy them brand new. So anyway, but when I buy things at the thrift store or a garage sale or at the bins, I want to make sure that I get them cleaned and ready to photograph. The nice thing too is that as I've been doing this for a while, obviously I had some shoes sitting for a while downstairs in my dungeon, and I actually found mold growing on some of them, which was really frustrating. So I was able to wash up some, but also several of, this is my get rid of bag, several of the shoes, I decided, I got these a while ago, and it just shows how much I've grown, because now looking at them, I'm like, you know what? These are too worn. I don't even want to try to clean them. Like, I'm just done. And then, like, obviously I didn't look at these close enough. They have a hole right there. They're Nikes, but don't buy everything Nike. They don't always sell. So I ended up just redonating these because I don't want to put the effort into cleaning them. These are really cool, like little 80s flats, but again, I don't want to clean them. So I'm just going to get rid of them because I don't have the time to spend on that. So I'll show you when I'm ready to get everything together in a bit. Okay, here I am back in my dungeon. This is a pile of shoes that are pretty much ready to be photographed and listed. And then I have a few more over here that are ready to be photographed and listed. I need to put my my blanket down, my white blanket, so I have a nice back drop. So this is pretty much, and then I have shoes outside that are also drying. These I need to put away in their appropriate bins, and then I'll have this bin that I'll put all my shoes that I've photographed in, and once it's full, I will take it upstairs and start doing my listings, hopefully this weekend. So I'll show you when I get my sheet down and when I start photographing what that'll look like. Okay, now I have my sheet down, I've got my lights on, I've got my pile of shoes over here that I'm gonna be listing and photographing. So now is my time to start doing my photos. I do about 4 or 5 or 6, depending on the shoes of each photograph and or of each shoe. And then I go ahead and list, do drafts and list and all that good stuff. So that's kind of my process as of right now. And then I will put them away once they are drafted and listed. And this process can take me anywhere from a couple hours to a couple days, depending on how my day's going. As of right now, I've been kind of doing this off and on all day long. It's now the afternoon. I have a sick kiddo at home, and just life takes over. So that's where I'm at right now. All right, here's my bin of shoes that I finished photographing yesterday. This has been like a 3-day process with family stuff and kids, and being a weekend, everybody's home. So now I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna start doing some drafts, and I'll probably, maybe, hopefully I can get to 2 or 3 pairs, and we'll go from there. We'll see what we can do. Okay, so now that you saw that, I have to let you know that that whole process took like almost 4 days from beginning to end. Not that it took me that long to do, but for each little part, I would take like 20, 30 minutes. I would go do one little thing. I'd do life, and then the next day I'd go back and do some photos, and then life would happen. And then by the time I finally got down to start doing drafts of the shoes, it had already been like on day 3 before I started. And then also by the time I got them all drafted and listed, it was probably about 4 or 5 days total. That's why it's good to have at least 5 to 10 drafts in your eBay store all the time, so that you can be posting new things every single day, but you don't have to do it all in one day. And I also put them on Poshmark, the ones that I felt were Poshmark worthy. And this past weekend, I actually sold 3 of those pairs of shoes just on Poshmark alone, and another pair on eBay. So they're selling, and it pays to clean them and to take good photos. And visit my store down below if you want to see any of my photos, or if you have any suggestions for any videos you want to see, or anything I could improve on. I'm always open for constructive criticism. Don't be mean. So anyway, here you go. Hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching, and subscribe if you haven't. Bye.